November 1st. The EBT apocalypse is upon us, okay? November 1st, because of this government shutdown, EBT is running out. There's no more food stamps. It's all gone, all right? This, of course, is the Democrats' fault, but we're going to get into that soon. And a lot of people, whew, they're very upset about it. They are freaking out. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't know how they're going to eat. They don't want you to say that they could get a job, because that is a job. What? Pay for my food? They don't do that, okay? But they're starving, and you better pay for their shit, you idiot, you tax-paying idiot. Or else they're gonna steal it, and they're gonna take it from you. Let's hear from some of them.
If in the month of November or December or any other time that you're not receiving your benefit over the way that people voted, if you have to steal from those who are stealing from you, such as going into Walmart, taking some bread and cheese, and putting it in a nice big backpack or purse or diaper bag, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. If you want to steal from those who are stealing from you, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So somehow now they're stealing from you because they're not giving you free stuff. So the government is required to give you free things for the rest of your life so that you don't have to work, you don't have to be in education, in contributing to society in any way. And if they don't do that, if they don't pay for everything for you, somehow they're stealing from you, and it's okay to rob them, to beat them, to murder them, just so that you can get your free food stamps. That is insane. She and the other people that she's supporting are what's wrong with this country.
And if you're local to me, and if you know me IRL, and you're struggling, let me know. I'll see what I can do.
She's not going to do shit, because it is part of the liberal MO that they want everyone else to be compassionate, except when it actually requires them to do anything. That's why Hassan Piker, the dog striker, is a multi-millionaire that lives in a mansion in Beverly Hills while continuing to talk about the ideals of a communist society where they support each other and yet gives zero to any communist causes, never redistributes his wealth, and continues to take wealth from his audience. Kind of weird, right? Kind of weird. Rules for thee, but not for me. Yeah, by the way, what she's talking about is illegal, okay? It's never okay to steal from things, okay? And you're not entitled to food stamps. Maybe you should just, I don't know, if you're hungry, get a job. Is that so crazy? Get a job. What is wrong with you? Why are you so entitled? Why are you so aggressive? Get a job. That's it. Anyways, we got something going on here. We got Google search. Okay, look at this. This, my friends, is the literal, non-ironic Google search menu. Is they cutting? Type into Google, is they cutting? Is they cutting food stamps? Is they cutting off Section 8? Is they cutting Section 8? Is they cutting off food stamps? Is they cutting Social Security? Is they cutting SSI? Is they cutting Medicare? Is they cutting Medicaid? We got a problem, people. There's a problem in the US, and it starts with education. I'm telling you. There's a huge problem. There's a huge problem here. I don't know what you have to do to fix it, but there is a gigantic issue. Anyways, these people, you know, they can't feed them kids. The food stamps are cutting off. They can't feed their kids, and it's your fault.
Out for the single mothers that got kids. Now, what can we do? We can't to feed our kids. Let alone if we do have jobs. Again, what can we do? because that was helping us.
Outrage and uncertainty, two things many Memphians who have depended on SNAP, like Cornisha, are feeling as the benefits are set to freeze. The Tennessee Department of Human Services confirmed this will be the case on their website if the government shutdown continues.
It's out for the single mothers that got kids. Now, what can we do? We can't feed our kids.
We can't feed our kids. We can't feed our kids. You gotta give me more free shit. Look, the bottom line is that you're cheating the system, okay? You're able-bodied, you can work, and if you already have a job, the fact of the matter is that you're spending your money on other things you don't need, or whatever it may be. You are taking advantage of the system, okay? You have more than enough support from the government, and to say that you need more and that it's not enough and that you can't survive without the government giving you money is crazy. How does everyone else in society do that? How does everyone else, but just you can't, right? I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. I simply don't believe it. All right. Let's see what's going on. EBT warriors, EBT Americans. Let's see what it is. Lots of them going wild. They're going crazy. They're going crazy.
So since the government shut down and we not getting no food stamps next month, can we just double it the month after that? Like, can we double it and give it to the next?
Can we double it and give it to the next? I thought I heard that on TikTok. No, sorry, this isn't a TikTok challenge. It's supposed to be a short-term solution to help out people that are actually in need. What are the fuck are you talking about?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I need to be made up for that. We eat noodles every day. Every day next month. Noodles and water. Water and noodles. Baby, we ain't even gonna have enough for the milk. I'm sorry. I'm trying to save it for a car. I ain't buying no food. Y'all think I could sneak on a farm? Don't let me see a chicken in the street. I'm cutting his head off and frying him whole. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of woods around here. I might be eating some deer ankles in a minute. So what y'all gonna do about this? Anybody selling them? This gonna be the best time for y'all that sell them food stamps.
See, that's the whole thing, is that why do these people not have enough money for other things? It's because they're selling the food stamps. It's because they're using the government assistance as a way to get other things in life. They're wasting their money on luxuries, on all these things, and then they're selling their food stamps. And that's why she's talking about doubling it up, because she considers it that she's entitled to free money, free things from the government, and she wants that monetary value that comes from EBT. So she thinks that she's losing that money she would have gotten that month. That's the whole point of it, is that they're selling it to other people to get drugs, to get clothes, to get all this, you know. She's got a fancy painter's hat on, you know. Where'd she get the money for that? It's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
Cause baby, this is crazy. I can't even believe it. I didn't even know. Like, I knew they said the White House was shut down and all this was, but the food stamps?
It's just absolutely insane that she feels this entitled to government assistance. It's a short-term solution for people that are actually in need, not for an able-bodied young woman like her who could just get a job. Just get a job. Stop stealing. Stop leeching off society. Get a job, be a functioning member of society, contribute back, and stop leeching. Have a little bit of shame. It makes no sense at all why these people are so just ready to go online and to act like this. It's absolutely disgusting. They're detestable. These are disgusting individuals. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's crazy. Anyways, more food stamp Americans. Let's watch it. More food stamp Americans. Let's watch it.
They all on my phone telling me we ain't gonna get our food stamps November. Let my shit not come on the 15th. Let my shit not come on the 15th, and I'm gonna show them why I went to jail twice.
Look, if you don't give them free food, free assistance, free housing, free everything, she's going to violently attack you. Imagine being so entitled to being given free things from taxpayers that you literally threaten to violently attack people because you're not getting it. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not in the mood. My birthday is in December.
By the way, I don't know if you heard that. Did you hear that? Wait, hold on. Let's go back here.
Thanksgiving is in December. It 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 is in December. Thanksgiving coming up. I don't see that what I'm saying. Cause my mama already had used my 150 this month. That's why I should never.
I'm sorry. Is this English? I'm sorry. I have literally no fucking clue what she just said. There's a huge problem with education in this country. I'm sorry. I have no fucking clue if what she's saying is English at all. It is basically unintelligible. That is crazy. Anyways, to be very clear, you might think that this is like a victimless crime, right? Well, the government has so much money. Why don't they just like give these people... Why don't they just give these people money? You know, the government has so much money. Like, what's the problem, right? What's the issue here? To be very clear, 13% of groceries sold in the US are via EBT cards, right? So that means supply and demand, all that stuff. If the benefits that are being taken advantage of by 40 million Americans are cut off or redone so that only people that really need it get it, that will directly mean that your grocery prices go down. Right now, they are being subsidized by the government in order to make prices across the board more expensive. Removing the ability to take advantage of EBT will directly help you. And these people, I'm sorry, these people do not deserve it. These people that are claiming that they're going to violently attack you if they're not given free food stamps, free government assistance is insane. To be very clear, EBT, food stamps, is supposed to be a short-term solution for people that really need it. For able-bodied people to be using it for the rest of their lives and to feel entitled that they deserve it is disgusting. They need to get a job and they need to have some sort of shame instead of going online and claiming that they're going to violently attack people if they don't get their government assistance is disgusting. They should be ashamed of themselves. Absolutely ashamed of themselves. Anyways, is that it? Is that it? Is that all? Is that it? No, of course it's not, dude. Of course it's not enough, dude. There's more food stamp Americans. Are you ready? Are you ready for more food stamp Americans? So, I've been talking about food stamps, all this stuff, quite a bit since the government shut down. And one of the main things I say is get a job. Oof. That doesn't sit right for some people.
I'm sorry, but the amount of people that are screaming get a job or oh no, you have to get a job about my Snap post that I did the other day, I've lost the patience. I don't think there's a point in arguing or explaining because it just feels hopeless, but
imagine putting all the effort that you're doing into making these videos, into the mental gymnastics that you're going through in order to justify stealing from the government and taxpayers. Imagine putting that effort into like getting a job, into working and providing for society. I like you're literally just sitting, relaxing, sipping a cup of coffee when you could be working. You could be paying for your own things. You could be buying your own food. You could not be leeching off of other people. See what the problem is? That they just have gone so complacent with leeching off of society. They feel entitled to that assistance. And they think you're stupid because you work and pay in taxes. They think that you shouldn't have to pay taxes, that you shouldn't have to do this, and that it's just free money. That's crazy to me. These people are sick and twisted, okay? I'm sorry. They're taking advantage of you and they think you're stupid. And I'm tired of it. I really am tired of it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But there you go. EBT is a big thing. Really big thing, I tell you. Real big thing.